Hey guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm sharing a pocket letter process video. And this pocket letter is a little bit different from other ones I've created in that I made little envelopes to fit in the pockets. I thought that would be a really fun way to include some goodies in this happy mail and kind of a fun experience for my pen pal to be able to like open each envelope. I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of fun, so that's what I decided to do. Now, thanks to my friend Kat who turned me on to the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punchboard app, I was able to figure out and use their calculator thing to make these envelopes the perfect size to fit in the pockets. And I will leave a link to that app down below, as well as the dimensions and the score line and everything for these particular envelopes in case you don't want to mess with the apps. As you can tell, I am putting some number words and symbols or whatever on the front of my envelopes. I am using the Chamel Starshine collection again today. It is the basis of my March stash. If you're new to my channel or don't know what I'm talking about when I say my stash, what I typically have been doing this year so far in an attempt to use up all my stuff, or a lot of it, is that I've made myself curated, I guess, a little mini stash to work with each month. So for March, I chose the Chamel Starshine collection and I went through all of my crafty supplies and I pulled out bits and bobs that I thought would work really well with it. And the collection is really fun, and in the 12 by 12 paper pad of the Starshine collection, there are a lot of pages that have cut aparts and stuff. So one of them has just a bunch of different size journaling card things that are just numbers. So I didn't really know how to use those, and the sizes were kind of all over the place. They weren't 3 by 4 or a standard size, or just kind of whatever. But in an attempt to try to use them and be creative, I cut them out of the little paper or whatever and thought it would be fun to put on the front of a pocket letter. So it's kind of like a little countdown pocket letter, but not really. You could use it as one, I guess, but I'm not really going to do that. I just thought it would be an interesting way to use up that paper sheet. And so I put them on the front of the cards, and I think it turned out really cute. I tried to decorate the cards in such a way that you could still see the number, but it wasn't totally the main focus of each and every card. So yeah, so it's just trying to kind of try to make everything work together. So on this too, I put an enamel flare thing or whatever they are on the O, because I thought that would be kind of interesting, and just kind of layered on some different gemmies and embellishments, enamel dots. I'm trying to use up some of my enamel dots this month, in a bad way. I'm really trying. So you'll see me put some on these cards in an attempt to try to use some of them up. And I will say I did use up some of them. I typically organize my crafty supplies by color, so I have these random little pieces of acetate with maybe 3 or 4 enamel dots, and it's just kind of crazy. So I'm trying to work through them. And on some of the cards I tried to put a little nod to the number itself. So on this one there's 4 hearts, on this 5 there's going to be 5 stars. Again, I thought that would be kind of fun to include when it made sense. But yeah, so this one, I'm just layering up some more cut aparts from another sheet on the pad. Like I said, there were a lot of pages with cut aparts, which if you're low on die cuts, that's really cool because they can act as die cuts for you, which is what I've been using them for. So I'm just trying to kind of decorate these cards. That 5 card was probably the most difficult one. I didn't know what to do with it. It's in the middle of the pocket letter, so I don't know. I kind of struggle with it. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite. I'm not sure which card is my favorite. When this whole thing is done, you guys let me know down below which card is your favorite. I really like the 8 one. I like how I stacked the letters. The 7 one is so simple, but I dig it. I love that pop of that orange acrylic star, which I've had forever in my stash, and I'm so happy to use it up. It was the last one. I think it was from Freckled Fawn, maybe a couple of years ago even. I don't know. I've had it for forever, so I'm glad that I used it up finally, and I don't have any more in my stash that I know of. I don't think I do. I don't know. Maybe there's one being sneaky and in one of my things. This 9 one, I kind of had an idea of how I wanted it, but then I decided to change it, so that's why I pulled up the letters and kind of put that little Explorer die cut in there too. And then I added a little wooden star. And this is how the finished pocket letter looks. I think it turned out really cute. I love the idea of using the envelopes. If you guys try this too with the whole envelope thing, let me know. I would love to see it, so make sure you tag me if you post any pictures. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!